Hello guys, welcome to the Belgian Bush RC channel. I've finally received my E-Flite TIMBER BNF Basic. Thank you to my girlfriend because it's a birthday present I received from her and it's much appreciated. Let's see what we got. We got a very nice STOL-plane, or that's what I'm expecting of it, seeing the first videos on YouTube. I gotta say, yeah, it looks like a great plane. Very slow flying capabilities, very slow stall speed, and that's for at least a slight bit thanks to the leading edge slats on the plane. I will be installing them straight out of the box because I got other planes very similar to this one. I really like my bush style planes, or yeah, high wing, whatever you want to call it, planes, civilian planes. So I'm going to install them straight away because I got enough planes that do better acrobatics or whatever. Not that I'm really that much into that stuff. Yeah, I ordered it from Stauffenbiel, modelhobby.de in Germany. For as far as I can tell, they are a great retailer. I've ordered several things from them, several planes, and they yeah, seem to be very nicely priced, especially considering I live in Europe, with fast shipping, great customer contact. So I can advise everybody who lives in Europe, if you're looking for a good retailer and you can't find the plane to your liking, maybe check out modelhobby.de. I'm in no way sponsored by them. I paid, well, I didn't pay it, my girlfriend paid this plane with her money. It was quite expensive for us here in Europe. That's because of taxes and all kinds of other, yeah, other, oh my god. It's because of taxes and all kinds of other reasons, the euro and whatever. So it cost me around 286 euros, so that'll be, I guess, around $315. To some American people that might sound like crazy stuff, but it is what it is, and I really don't mind. It's yeah, it's a hobby and I spend quite some money on it, yeah, it's reasonable for as far as I can tell. I'll be doing the unboxing so we can see how it's packaged. I hope it's really nicely packaged because I've had some slight issues with other planes being delivered that had a slight damage to the foam because of packaging, but if it's nothing too bad, I won't really mind. It should be pristine because it's a new thing you buy, but I know how it works, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you fly this plane with a 3S battery. I think it's 2200 3S30C if I'm not mistaken. That comes from E-Flite if you order a battery from them, because the BNF Basics don't contain a battery anymore. Yeah, you can go with the E-Flite battery, but of course you can go with any 3S battery of around the same rating. So I guess you can fly it up to a 3200, but I think if you keep the plane very light, it'll have some serious benefits in its performance. I'd rather just switch a battery every whatever 6, 7, 8 minutes instead of going for really long flights and yeah, compromising the weight of the plane. What else? I'm going to yeah, of course install the slats, but I'm also very happy seeing the tires on this plane. I've been struggling finding the right bush tire. I love some Dubros I bought, inflatable Dubros, but they are so heavy. I think I'm gonna have to consider what plane I put those on, but they're still laying aside because I haven't found the right plane yet. I have tried these K-Van tires. They're also inflatable, but they're a little bit stiffer material, much lighter, and I do seem to really like them. I've tried them once on the Hubbicking L4 Cub, and they seem to perform great. But the tires on the Timber, not to go too much off topic, they are very squishy. They are a foam type, but not your typical EPO-like foam as is found on the wheels on the Tundra, the E-Flite Tundra. It has really nice bush tires, but they're very skiddy because of the hard material. Just the same thing with the multiplex. Oh my god, what's it called? Yeah, the big bush plane from Multiplex, the Fun Cub, of course. I got some Fun Cub wheels on several planes, and yeah, they're big, they work, but they're very hard. And for an ugly foam-looking wheel, let's say it like it is, it's quite expensive. So I'll be going with some Timber tires if I need any more. Yeah, they're, I think, not too expensive, and as long as they're available for order, I think I'll have a few sets of those. I'll go on with the unboxing, take everything out of the box and see if I have any damage. I hope not. Okay guys, so I just unboxed the Timber, the E-Flite Timber. A few things to note. There's nothing dramatic going on. But I do think personally the foam, the finish on the molds, or maybe the finish they usually put on the planes after they take it out of the mold, it's not the very best I've seen. There's everywhere you look, there's like little, yeah, I don't know the English word for it, little leftovers of pulling it out of the molds. They could have cleaned it up just simply with a little bit of sanding paper or whatever they usually do. There's some dings and scratches on the plane coming out of the box. Nothing terrible, depending on how strict you are, but I'll show you a few small things that I noticed. Another thing to note before I get to the dings. The guy putting the glue, or the woman putting the glue on the planes at the factory, I think they told them they have a surplus of glue and to use as much as they can in any place they can, because I've seen some things that are understandable, a little bit of glue coming out of the mounts for the horns. I understand it, nothing has to be perfect for me. I would like it, but it's not always realistic. But seriously, at some spots on the plane there's so much glue coming out of places that shouldn't even have glue, so I think that's something they should watch out for. I'll show you a little bit of what I mean with some dings and scratches. I hope my camera easily picks up on this, but you can see right here on the wing, it does stand out more in real life I think than on camera. But yeah, there's some scratches over here, some dings, same thing over here. You got like some rough surface, and I personally think that when you buy a foam plane costing this price, I think they should do something about their packaging to make sure it arrives perfectly. But yeah, that's just a detail to me. I'm not panicking yet. What else can I say? I do notice a couple of things. I just bought the E-Flite Pawnee a while ago. It's a great plane. There's some weird details, but still, that's for another video. But what I do notice is they also have the black top on the nose. I guess theoretically it's an anti-glare thing in real life. But on the Pawnee, and I think on several other planes, it was a flat black finish, which looked nice the first time you opened the box, but really the plane wasn't even built yet, and there was already serious flaking going on. The E-Flite Carbon Z Cub has the same issue when you put your hands in and out to replace the battery or do anything. The paint just flakes off completely. So over here they seem to have used another paint, but of course the whole problem is negated because right now you have a battery cover on the bottom here. It is slightly annoying for some people to put the battery on the bottom. I've noticed that I really like top hatches. I think they could give a look, and I don't want to stir any trouble, but take a look at how the Tundra did it. It's a very clean system. It's easy to put the battery in and out. You have a lot of space, but that's not a problem to me. The hatch has a little plastic tab with a push button on the bottom, so I think it's going to work perfectly. It's just a matter of always switching around the plane. For the rest, I was slightly panicking for a second because I could not find this bag of bolts and other necessary hardware. I really thought they forgot it. I checked the box 2 or 3 times before I actually found a little crevice in the foam that handily placed this bag in there. Yeah, happy to report. I think I have everything here. I got the floats right here as well. I really haven't flown a float plane ever. I do have the Tundra, but yeah, living in Belgium, it's a lame excuse maybe, but I really don't have so many places that I know around here to fly off water. But I'll get to that at a later stage. I'm also just a beginner pilot, so I've only been flying for, let's say, 4 or 5 months. I thought a float plane was a great idea, but I would like a boat or something to retrieve my plane when I crash it in the water. I'm gonna put this plane together and I'll come back with a small recap of how it went and if there's any serious problems you have to watch out for. Oh yeah, I do want to add, I really like the hinges on the aileron, sorry. It's a very nice system. It makes it look really clean. I do know the servos are glued in here. It looks nice, it's very clean, yeah, I hope they don't die on me. But for now, I gotta say, knock on wood, not that this is wood, it's an IKEA table. But yeah, knock on wood, I hope I don't have a failing servo because I haven't had none since I got into the hobby. Another small detail, I'm rambling, I know. I really like that they put plastic clips on the end of the wings here, on the wingtips. You see it curves down, it's a very sharp edge. And looking at how my Pawnee looks after only flying it a few times, I'm happy they put these on. I do expect not to quickly hit the wing on the ground with this plane because it's a high wing plane compared to the Pawnee, which has the wing much lower to the ground. Alright, so I'll put it together and I'll let you guys know if there's any other problematic issues. But yeah, giving it the first look, I'm really happy I got this plane and I can't wait to fly it and share it with you guys. Okay, see you later. So guys, I put the Timber together. As you can see, it's all lit up. It's got a battery inside. I bound it with my DX7. All is looking, relatively speaking, quite good. A few small issues. The elevator, I had to, the horizontal stabilizer, I had to glue it on. Only using the screws, I had the problem that it could just split. If I pulled it just a little bit, it split. The slats, they are a slight bit wavy. They're not really solid, so when you're gluing them on, watch out you don't put any pressure on them because they can warp easily, but that's easily fixed. For the rest, yeah, it went together quite well. I changed out the connector on the plane for an XT60 because that's all I use, and it allows me to use my 3-cell batteries for a whole lot of different planes. Next up will be the maiden flight. I hope all goes well, but I think it will as long as I keep my rookie mistakes for myself. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice one. Thanks guys, bye.